Hi everyone, happy Saturday. Hope you're having a good one. I just wanted to share with you really quickly some corrugated cards that I just completed. A few of these I had done just a while back, and the last two I made recently, so I wanted to share them. I used these Michaels 5.5 squared card bases that I had. I have a ton of these still in my stash and thought I'd make 5 cards today. So let me show you the first one. I used this crepe paper 6x6 random paper pad, and it looks like I got that at Tuesday morning. So here's the card. I used layered the papers, added a doily from Paper Studio. This is a close to my heart sentiment, and these all are Recollections flowers, and then this is a Martha Stewart leaf punch, and I just added pearls on opposite corners here and just dressed everything with vintage photo. Like how that turned out. And then the inside I just used one of the papers for my sentiment in there, my message. So there's that one. And let's see, and then the second one, I used this Hampton Art Vintage Charm paper pad. I bought this at Walmart many a moons ago, and loved all the prints. I used this particular one for this. And my friend Letty, this Miss Chicas one, a long time ago. I can't remember if we did a swap or if she just gifted these to me, but probably she just gifted them. Because I don't have a whole lot of dies, but she gifted me this dress form. Well, all of these die cuts, but I used this dress form in particular for the inside of this next card. And in another card later, I used another one of these. What do you call these? Oh gosh, doilies. Oh, okay, so here's the card. On this one, I decided to use black for the card base, and so I used just black soot distress ink. I used a Recollections border punch on the top, some pleated trim from my stash that my dear friend Susan gifted me, and I added some pink pearl trim on top of that. Now this is a Recollections butterfly, close to my heart sentiment, just a ribbon from my stash, and then these two Prima crystals I added on there without, not wanting to cover up these pretty flowers. So, and on the inside I kept with that border punch, and then I added the dress form for Mother's Day. I thought that was just super cute. Okay, and then this next 2 cards I used this paper pad, which you've already seen probably on my recent videos. I did a rack, and I did some policy envelopes. I made a bunch of milk cartons with this paper, so I still have some scraps, and looks like just a few sheets left of the 12 by 12. So I used this, and then I used some pieces from this Tip Coffee acetate and cardstock set. Some really pretty shapes and images. I used a piece from this ephemera pack from Maggie Holmes. I used this, what is this, like canvas pleated trim, and I want to say this is from Michaels. Not 100% sure, but I want to say. And this is from Making Memories, I want to say. So I used all of that on these next 2. So the first one is this one here. I layered the papers, just dressed everything with what was it, walnut stain. Added the pleated trim, another gold trim I had in my stash, and then the flat pearl trim there. My flowers, this one's from Petaloo, and those are Recollections. Here's a Tim Coffee acetate piece from the ephemera pack. This word love is from a planner kit from Recollections. And then I added some pearl clusters here and here, and then a gold glittered bow for my stash. So, and the inside just had the paper, and I rounded the top layer of paper as I did on the front, and then I added this glittered heart that matched the sentiment on the front. So I thought that one turned out pretty cute. The second one had the two papers that I matted, added this gold doily from my stash, and then this wide scalloped lace trim, some pearls strands along the top of that, got all covered up. And then this is a leaf, it is glittered, I think, I want to say it's either Dollar Store or Walmart. And then my Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, and I added some little sprigs of the pearl trim since it kind of got covered up over here. Then here's those bling from that Making Memories set, and from Tim Coffee, those other two little flowers. And then this, I want to say this is from Petaloo. I can't remember. I should have pulled that out. Anyway, I like these little embellishments because they're dimensional and they come glittered already. So they're just perfect. You just add them on any project. So I really like how this card turned out. And I just added paper on the inside. I think I used Vintage Photo on this one. Okay, and then the last one, I used this really old K & Company 12 by 12 pad called Snugglebug. And this one's been with me for a very long time. I've made mini albums and layouts and cards with this. But I've just got a bunch of scraps, and then I've got 2 pages of the cut apart, alphabet cut apart. So I'm almost done with that one. So here's my card. It's for a little girl. I layered the paper from the Snugglebug collection on some white basil textured cardstock. Just used a scallop punch on the bottom. Added this pink lace trim with the pearls on top. Same here. This is a polka, I think it's white. Yeah, it is pink. Pink and white sheer ribbon. And then this is one of the die cuts from my friend Letty. And then I just freehand cut or drew out and cut this little dress and added some paper for a little belt here, and then the rickrack on the edges of her sleeves and the bottom of her dress, and some pearls for her buttons. And then I put her up on some dimensional adhesive. There's some recollections and Kaiser Craft flowers, including an acrylic one in there, and then of course the Martha Stewart leaf punch. And I did use some white daisy ink all the way around on the paper and on the card base. And did the inside pretty similar. I forgot to stamp an image, or I was going to put something like baby girl or something, and I totally forgot to do that. And with it being on corrugated card base, I didn't want to chance that the image didn't come out clearly, so I left it as is. So yeah, these are my cards. I had a lot of fun making these. It's been a long time since I made these corrugated cards. So anyway, I just wanted to share them with you. I'm not sure if I'll make, what do you call them? Little card boxes for them because they all are pretty dimensional. I may or may not, and if I do, I will be back to post that. But for now, I think I'm good. So anyway, I hope you're having a great Saturday and enjoying your summer. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.